Hello and welcome back. Thanks for checking in. The mod we're looking at today is Place Anywhere, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It enables you to place items anywhere, just outside of a settlement's red borders. But the main thing I'm enjoying about this mod is it allows you to resize items, and that makes for a lot of fun. So yeah, we'll jump in and we'll take a look. So once you have Place Anywhere installed into your mods, it's already active, so it's not like you have to go into a menu in the Pip-Boy. So I'll show you what I mean. Let me jump down. I just need to find my assistant, bear with. So my lovely assistant here will give you an example. So with Place Anywhere, it allows you to place items outside of the green zones, which is out here, which has become a red zone, as you all know. So what you do is you place said item, go back into build, and once you've selected the item, you can see in the bottom it says Place Anywhere, so hit the X button, and at the top left, Place Anywhere will activate when the object is released. You press B to activate, and if that item was outside of the red zone, it would stay there and wouldn't cancel, and it won't be cancelled automatically like it usually would. So let's try that outside the red zone this time. So you press X to Place Anywhere, that menu in the top left comes up, go outside the green build zone, press B to activate, and as you can see, it is placed outside of the build zone, which is really cool. Now, as you can see, my other glamorous assistant in the background was something I did earlier as a test run. So it's a case of you can get this, it's a case of you can build your objects outside of the build areas, but there's only so far that you can go. But it's still cool because it gives you a pretty good extended range of, it gives you a bigger build area outside the settlement, which is cool. So we'll do it again. And bonk, so he's there. And if you've got any objects outside of the build area, for example, it'd be the same for getting them back. So if you just run out there, grab them, bring them on back, and they're back inside the build zone. And for finer control, you want to hold the A button and move the left thumbsticks around. So you can move it to the left, to the right, to the back, to the front. You can rotate. And if, for example, you want to put an item on a roof, just hold A again, hold the left bumper, and then up on the left thumbstick, and they'll start doing a David Blaine. And then you can place items on roofs like that. How's it going up there? But the main feature I'm using Place Anywhere for is for the resizing of objects. Ta-da! Giant chair. So we'll just take a look into this. So there's going to be some items you can come across, and it's going to have an options interface on the right, as you can see there. So you press that, you go down to scaling and resizing, and you'll be able to up or down the scale by 0.5 or 0.1. So I'll give you an example here. Up that to 0.5, up it again. I'm going to resize these into the shape of some steps. So as you can see, I'd be able to jump from one of them to the other and then progress up. But unfortunately that isn't the case, because what the scaling is, it's basically just for show. So as you can see, I'll jump on the first one and I'm stood normally on top of it. I'm not sinking through it. Jump onto the next one, I'm stood on that, normally 2, but when you start going up in size it gets a bit glitchy. You'll just fall right through it like that. It's like quicksand. It doesn't physically affect the object. So for example, with a giant chair, I can sit on it, but I'm just, well, like this person is already. Thank you for exampling that for me, greatly appreciated. So yeah, you would sit down on the chair like the settler's doing. You'll sit on the chair and you'll be sitting on the original size of it. You won't, unfortunately, be sitting up on top of it like that. Which sucks a little bit, but still, it looks cool. So it's a really good feature to have. And the other thing I'll show you with resizing is it boosts itself up. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So you up the scale by 5 until you get to the maximum of 10. So you hit 10, you plus 5 again, and you can't break 10, so it won't go any higher. But it resets itself on the opposite scale. So if you go all the way back down to 1, yeah, so if you go all the way back down to 1 and you end up to 0.5 in scale, it will actually reboot itself to 10. Like that. So why it doesn't do it going up and it only does it going down, I can't tell you, but I'll just point that out. But because these items that you resize are transparent, it means you can actually go inside of it. Other people can go inside of it. You can even build inside of it if you really want to. So that makes them more of a. Look, even the Brahim can go inside of it, and then get stuck. Stupid cow. Yeah, so it basically gives you more building options. If you want to make weird builds inside of giant cabinets, if that's your jam, you know, be my guest, go for it. You can also resize your guns. So let's just drop the rifle. I'll give you the option to resize that. To up it 2 times. But yeah, unfortunately, once you take it and you go to equip it, unfortunately it stays the same size. Which sucks, because that would have been awesome to have giant guns that you could just fire. That would have been great.
You're trying to get someone killed?
But the one upside is you can scale stuff on racks. So there you go. There's one big gun. And it looks cool. But for some reason you can't resize clothes on racks. You can also make objects static, and I'll show you what I mean with this mini nuke. So with the usual physics, you can kick it around like a football.
Disclaimer: do not attempt to kick mini nukes or other explosive devices. Any attempt to do so could result in your face being blown off. This video is for demonstration purposes only.
But once you go in the options, you can make it static, which means it just won't move for love nor money. Many times as you kick it, it doesn't move. So that's handy for certain builds. You can also switch it back again to make it dynamic, and it will just be kicked around like usual. There's also another bunch of little tweaky moddy menus like grid snapping, collision checks, precise position methods, yeah, so that sort of stuff, but I think that's just for like your precise builders, so I won't jump into that. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, greatly appreciated as always. What would you build if you could place something anywhere? Mention it down in the comments below. What would you resize? Would you be resizing furniture? Would you be resizing your weapons? Resizing statues? Your garden, you would be resizing plants. I'm not sure if you can resize plants because I didn't look into it that much, but you know, yeah. If you like Fallout 4 mod content, and if you like open world content in general, hit that subscribe button because I've got so much more coming, you're going to love it. If you want to check out my other mod videos, they're on the sides, as per usual. I just hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.